Yeah, it was, of course, aggressive timeline. So what we think, time to market is very important. Always in any industry, anywhere, time to market is important.
And that was like the amazing feeling they had at that moment. And we were ecstatic about that.
Okay, excellent. So I'm joined here today by Mr. Susanta Shome from One Mobile in Sierra Leone. He's CTO. Hello and welcome. I'm also joined by Satya Mekala, the CEO of WTL from Belgium. Welcome. So, Susanta, I'd like to start with you. I'm curious, how did you settle on deploying 5G in Sierra Leone as opposed to 4G LTE? Why was it important to build a 5G network? What led to that sort of decision?
Yeah, that's a nice question, actually. Many people, they always ask us, like, how could you decide this thing that we should go with 5G, whereas still people are into 4G? So what basically we believe in our company is that, even Africa should get those opportunities which they deserve, and I'm sure Africa deserves more than what it is getting today. And if you see the youth in Africa, that is too high as compared to many other parts of the world. And then, proper data service. When I see the data service, basically in many countries of Africa, I see that it's sometimes it's not that good. Where for different purposes, that can be for e-governance, or that can be for e-commerce or telemedicine or fintech, whatever I can call. For everything, you need a proper data service, which is not happening. So we thought that, people have tried 2G, 3G, 4G, everything. So let them get the experience of 5G now, where we can get, more than 1 Gbps speed. You'd be amazed that in some sites, we sometimes get 1 Gbps speed even. So that's not possible. Yeah, quite possible using 4G technology. So 5G with massive MIMO, and with, that is having more facilities. Like, we are thinking about, future-proof solution where we can use a slicing technology as well as IoT and everything. And for that, you need more and more, data throughput, and everything should be very good. So we thought that, no, let's start with something which should be future-proof. Okay. And our focus is customer-centric. So customers should get what they deserve. So that's why we have gone with 5G. And of course, it's not like 4G is bad or something. In some cases, of course, we may decide to start 4G services also, but our main focus will be data.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much. And Satya, from your perspective, how complex for you, WTL as a core technology provider, how complex was the transitioning to your company going from 4G to 5G?
It is challenging because we have worked with a RAN vendor with whom we did not do the interconnect. So we had to do the interconnect on the fly. And gratefully, it is Nokia. And Nokia has cooperated extremely well. And we were able to do the interconnect with them very fast. And the challenge more on the technology side is only that interconnect. Yeah. And then the challenge we got is the installation and configuration because of the timely delivery of the servers and all. Otherwise, it went very well. And thanks to our CTO, he was 100% involved in that one because he's responsible for the development. So we were able to launch it exactly on the time and date they wanted.
Yep.
And it happened on time. And the beauty was that, as he said, when they launched and when they wanted to see the speed, they got close to 1 Gbps.
Yeah.
And that was like an amazing feeling they had at that moment. And we were ecstatic about that. and we were able to prove our technology to them, and then it went well. Thank you.
Excellent. Very good. Satya, you just mentioned the timely and the very fast launch. So, Susanta, to you, why was it so important to launch so quickly? I think, obviously, from talking to my team as well, and the three of our teams worked very closely on this project, it was a very aggressive timeline. Why was that so important to you?
Yeah, it was, of course, an aggressive timeline. So what we think, time to market is very important. Always in any industry, anywhere, time to market is important. So that's the main reason of doing so, because just by thinking that, we want to do something great, but ultimately we are not able to do it on time, that ruins. So Satya, as well as you guys, you know that how we push, so that we can, go to the market faster with best possible technology. And I want to also mention how it happened. That is also important, the solution of PortaOne or WTL, if I talk, those are container-based cloud-native solutions. So, those are easy to implement and scalable also. So, and as I said, future-proof. So we are not future-proof only from, technology point of view. We are future-proof from our back-end core part point of view also. So as per your question, I would say that time to market is important. That's why we are having very tight timeline. And in future also, we have great plans to implement. And in that also, we are thinking to have, time to market approach so that customers will get great thing from us on time.
One, if you don't mind, can I add something, which is also very important here, is that this is the first 5G SA network in West Africa. And second thing is also, I think I should appreciate the team is young in One Mobile, and they had this energy that they want to do it. I visited them and I saw that energy in everyone, all the team members, and then they have an idea and they go for it. And that go for it, behavior also has pushed everyone to deliver it on time. You see what I'm saying? So all in all, that pushing had its own stress levels, but end of the day, I think everyone was very, very happy that it happened.
Yes, absolutely. I can definitely support that. So from my perspective, even though I wasn't directly involved in the project, I was obviously, I heard about it, and the feedback that I got from our team was, they're used to the pressure, right? And so it was, I think the most important thing on our end at PortaOne in our experience that we learned, as long as everybody's on the same sort of page and working towards a common goal, I think they don't mind at all a little bit of pressure and working very hard to achieve that. It's just very difficult when members wouldn't respond or anything like that. But luckily in this project, obviously we didn't have anything like that. So it sounded
the
like
beauty is also that what you said is perfect. Yeah. What you said is perfect. The response times of all the teams were spot on.
Yes.
Even if one party is not responding as they should, we couldn't have done it. So I think we have to say kudos to everyone, including PortaOne here, because we were actually doing the integration before we even, coming to the installation. So we had a cloud core where we were already testing it. So I think we cooperated very, very well to bring this project on time. I think we should appreciate everyone.
Susanta, as it's quite common in these sort of deployments and these sort of projects, no vendor will always have 100% of the features or integrations that you need for your specific project. What were some of the examples in your project that were missing or that had to be done?
Okay. Yeah, of course. It's not possible that, the way we'll think, vendor will have exactly the same features with them. Just for an example, I can give example of PortaOne as well as WTL. Like there was of letting by some UEs, user interface, I should say mobile for layman language. So it was not happening, and WTL was doing hard work. Why it was not happening? So there was, many go to and fro when we were working on that. So finally, WTL found that, we need to implement something like IMS, not proper IMS, at least main features of IMS should be there. So immediately, WTL has decided that, no, let us put it. So they didn't talk about any monetary thing or anything. This is just, I should be honest. So that's what I'm saying. Immediately, this problem should be solved. We'll talk about these things later on. In later phases, anyway, you will need the proper IMS and all those things. You can always purchase from anywhere. That is a different thing, but we have to control this situation. So I implemented that. So these are part of any project. Like for PortaOne also, there are multiple things, provisioning related, even some packages which we needed. It was not exactly as per our need. So that PortaOne has done.
I think the 24-hour bundles,
even 24 hours bundle. Yes, you are right. So we wanted to give something new in this market, which is not available in the market. This, if I see this country, then really need data. So for that, we have to give them some offer which they can afford. Okay. So we have unlimited data per day basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. We are giving them, unlimited data, which is sometimes unbelievable in considering, African market. So we are doing those things, but for those things, of course, PortaOne cannot be ready from the day one because they were not doing same way in other countries. So we got full support from PortaOne that immediately they understood the requirement and PortaOne started working on that and it happened. So in project, I feel that anytime if we, as you said, if our goal is said, everybody will take it seriously that we have to do this thing anyhow. So that's what is the spirit. And with that spirit, it happened. And I'm sure in future also it will happen like that.
Satya, from your perspective, based on what my team told me, I think there was some mutual work. I think you touched on that with the mobile self-care that we provide at PortaOne. And the issue was, I believe, when a user doesn't have an active bundle, can you explain what you actually changed? Do you now support full content-based charging, or is it just some zero-rated usage towards some IPs?
We did both. We can do both actually. What we can do, I think in this scenario, they implemented in our pay gateway what we call is when the credit comes to zero, automatically only one URL. You can do either zero-rated browsing. Instead of that, one URL is always free. So what happens immediately, that URL is popping up, asking the client to top up, which was a real pleasant surprise for the users because other operators in Sierra Leone were not doing that. So when the credit is finished, boom, they're getting a pop-up, and then they're able to do the. I'll tell you now. I was trying to
experience, right?
Exactly. I'll tell you now. I was trying to. I have one Indian Airtel number, and they suddenly said the number is roaming, so you have to add credit, and I couldn't. Why? Because there is an OTP to come, because the phone is blocked on their own website. I couldn't, upload my credit because they are saying, "Oh, I can't send you an SMS because you are outside." At the same time, they're asking me to put the money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it may look very simple, but it can be very annoying to the subscriber. I was struggling just half an hour ago on that. So we avoided that problem, and then it was a nice customer experience. Let us say that way. So.
Excellent. Very good. Susanta, one question I wanted to ask you, what did you learn along the way during this project?
Yeah. one thing, what I learned in this project is that, if I see my career, we used to do hundreds of sites in a month in a particular, in a particular circle in India. So, sometimes I thought that it would be the same thing here we can do so fast. But there are many hurdles which are unique to the market of Africa, of course. So I'm not saying problems are not there in India. Of course, it's there. But some unique problems will come when you will come to a new place. So those problems we came to know. So I understood that in the future projects, we'd have to consider all those problems which we have come through that can be related to, acquisition or construction of the towers, okay, or power equipment related problems, or getting the power connection, or getting the space for the solar. Actually, we are putting solar in 100% sites. We are trying to put solar in 100% sites. We are trying to put actually renewable energy so that, it's not only about saving, we are saving environment also. So I have seen that when we have gone into this thing, we have got a lot of hurdles in different way. So now we understood that we'd have to plan in advance. And that's what we are doing now. So yeah, we learned a lot of things, especially on the field part of, the rollout. Okay. And we have, noted all those points. In future, we have decided that we'll consider all those points before any future plan to be implemented.
Okay, very interesting. Thank you. Satya, in your view, what makes the joint WTL PortaOne solution so competitive globally? What do you think are the key differentiators to other OSS, BSS plus mobile core solutions?
I think the simplicity. Yeah. Because I have seen many OSS, BSS. They're comprehensive. We cannot blame or put down any other competitive product. They are good. PortaOne is intuitive. It has been there for a long time. Yeah. So you can learn it very fast to use it. Yeah. And it comes with no license restrictions, which is a very good thing for upcoming operators, like you said. And between WTL and PortaOne is the integration. It is integrated well, and it works straight away once out of the box kind of a thing a bit. Yeah, and we have experience together in multiple projects. Yeah, so that is that also helps a client to come to us as in a consortium to give them a service or a solution. And I think the other thing is the flexibility to work with the client. That's also very important. We are talking about customer experience of a subscriber, but also customer experience of an operator is also as important.
Exactly.
I think we have that proactive mindset of trying to find a solution. I think that will help. That's, I think, one of them.
And I think from our perspective, there's always this, what we're trying to achieve is this level of trust. Like if the partner and the customer, if they feel like you're really working hard on solving a specific issue and they trust you, I think it goes a long way because, it lets you work very differently on a problem, as if there wasn't this sort of level of trust. So I do appreciate the collaboration worked so well. So Susanta, what would you say to parties? So as you're aware, PortaOne is obviously active throughout the world, not just in Western Africa. What would you say to other parties looking to launch a similar service? Obviously not in Sierra Leone, but in other countries, either in Africa or in Latin America or somewhere else.
Yeah, of course. There are many solutions in the market. No, I shouldn't say anyone is bad or anyone is better than someone.
No, of course not.
Yeah. And I personally worked with many companies. Okay. So, I would not say that, this is better, that is better. But overall, what I see, working with PortaOne is less, I should say the complexity is lesser. In terms, I should say the same thing for WTL also. Complexity is lesser.
Yes.
and support and everything. If I talk about support also, we get good support whenever it is needed. We get the support, which is very important for a telecom operator, because without support, it would be a nightmare actually sometimes.
Yes.
So we get that support, and overall the product is also mature product. It's not like a startup or something which has just started the service. So overall, it's a mature product, and I would say that it's a good choice actually. At least for us, it's a good choice. So that means it can be a good choice for many people.
Great. Thank you very much. And what are your next plans? What are the current items that you're working on after the launch is now completed?
So, of course, the first thing which we'd have to do is to increase the coverage. The coverage which we have, wherever we are excellent. Like, we are in Freetown and surrounding of Freetown, Western urban area. And we are at Lungi, Bo Kenema Makeni. Bo Kenema Makeni, we would have to do much more better. But wherever we are, as I said, it's perfect. People will be like, they have never seen before. At least for Sierra Leone, I would say they have never seen this experience before. It's sometimes better than fiber even. Mobile fiber, I should call it. So, so the first thing should be the rollout on which we have started working, because as per our promise, we want to be customer-centric service. If we think about that, one thing we must do, that is to give more and more coverage to the customers, so that all the people who are not getting our coverage, they should get it. So this is the first thing.
Sure.
Second, we are thinking about IoT also in future, which is one of the important thing of 5G rollout. And of course, in future, we are thinking about voice as well as SMS that can be using VoNR technology. We have a plan, because many customers are requesting, a lot of requests we are getting, actually too much, that we should have the facility of 4G also. So we don't know. We are not sure that we'll start that plan, because it was not our plan, but with the request of customers, who knows? Someday maybe we'll start 4G service also, so that what customers require, that will also be sorted. So let's see what happens. But these are overall plan. But the main goal is to provide the best quality of service, and in terms of radio technology, in terms of core technology, and in terms of, even billing, it should be open, and no hidden charge, and nothing should be there. It should be open, like, they can see with their eyes what is happening. They should know exactly that my charge is this much and this much was deducted from my account. It should not be like, we tell something and at the back end we do something. That should not happen. And we are very clear.
Well, that's why it's also so important, right? To have a tight integration with the core and the billing.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Satya, is this project, or was this rollout for WTL, was this part of a larger product theme or some roadmap initiative on your end? How did that your company's strategy?
Our company strategy is still, we are very active in the MVNO market, but this particular project has pushed us in front to 5 years.
Yes, thank God also.
Yes.
We would thank you very much. So that has put us in the forefront. And Africa is evolving towards 5GSA. There are, I think, new licenses will come, and we are looking at them very much. And we try to look at private networks, but private networks are a little bit of a different animals. They are service-oriented rather than a core-oriented. We looked at that also. We are observing that. And so certainly this particular project has put us into forefront of 5G networks now, and we are actively pursuing those projects.
Excellent. Very good to hear. Well, from our end at PortaOne, just like you said, Satya, we do see obviously also quite a few MVNO opportunities around the world, not just in Africa, not just in Western Africa. And but even for this specific project, we very much enjoyed working with both of you, and we're hoping to have a very long collaboration and many more projects to come, both with both of you, and then also with you, WTL, with you, Satya, and your team. So
thanks so much.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Klaus.
Yes, likewise.
Hope to see you soon.